Hello, fellow gamers. This is your host, Shredder Pro Gaming. I'll be sharing with you how overpowered Chester is inside Brawl Stars. Let's come to my tribe Shredder account and let's get into the action in Brawl Ball. Now, Chester is overpowered. Is he overpowered like Edgar? No. Is he overpowered like Buster? No. But his Jawbreaker Super is really overpowered right now. See if I can get it here real quick. Pass to the crow. There it is. It stuns you for at least 2 seconds if you can hit it, and I just missed that one. That's okay though. Nice, nice, nice. Get the ball. Let's come up here. Pass to the crow if I can, and the Byron gets it. And that Buster used super right before I got him, but it's okay though. Here's Jawbreaker, and I missed that one, and they scored. Let's see if we can hold him right here. I hit the Ash. That Buster used his super. And I try to use my main attack. And they scored. How unfortunate was that, everybody? Let's get into another game. This game we're going up against a Dynamite, a Carl, and a Colt. And I have a Mortis and a Nani on my team. Mortis needs to go after actually needs to go after all three of them if you can. And I get taken out by the Carl. And the Mortis is doing his job. This Dynamite is being hard to get, but we scored. Thank you, Mortis. Dodge these. And here is Saul Miyake, another overpowered super from Chester. And here's why I say this one is overpowered, because it is kind of like an M's main attack, but it is more potent. It's more powerful than an M's main attack. And this is Jawbreaker right here, and we scored. I didn't get a chance to get it off, but that's okay though. And Mortis deserves that star player. Thank you, Mortis. Let's get into the next game. I really love Chester. He is really, really fun to play. If you know how to utilize him and utilize all of his supers. He is a very, very fun brawler. We're going up against another Chester and Amber and a Grom, and I have a Squeak and a Spike on my team. That Spike is being AFK, but that's okay though. And he finally wakes up and that Amber takes me out while I try to get the ball. And that Squeak is trying to find the Amber. Bro, the Amber's right there in the bushes. Can you not see that? And I stop the ball from going in. Kick the ball up. Start his ground shots if I can. Nice, nice, nice. Let's come over here. Pass to the Squeak. Good job from our Squeak. And I get taken out by the Amber. And the Squeak is mad at me. Squeak gets the ball, tries to pass it to the Spike, but hits the wall instead. That's okay, though. As long as we have the ball, that's okay. And they score. How unfortunate was that? That Squeak keeps on. I gotta be careful here because I don't want. Here's the Jawbreaker. See if I can hit it. Nope, missed it. That Jawbreaker is really hard to hit. If you can hit it, that's really good. It's really, really hard to hit that Jawbreaker shot from Chester. So see what I can do here. See if I can score right here. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. And that Spike tries to score but does not. Here's the Jawbreaker again. See if I can hit it this time. See, it stuns you for at least 2 seconds. I say Supercell needs to nerf that to at least 0.8 seconds. That will make it a little bit more balanced, I think. But we'll have to see what they have in store for his supers. Pass over to the Squeak. And I get taken out by the Grom along with a Spike. And that looks like a big fat L, everyone. Yep, that's a big fat L. Happens though. It happens. Let's get into another game with Chester. We are going up against another Chester, a Gray, and an Ash, and I have a Byron and a Stu on my team. Let's see what I can do here. As I'm going for the enemy Chester, the Byron takes out the Ash. The Gray uses that gadget. That gadget needs to be nerfed really, really bad. It needs to be nerfed by at least half the diameter. And the Gray uses his gadget again. I get the Jawbreaker and I hit the Gray. I get it again and I hit the Gray, the other Chester. And as I go up, I try to charge my super, pass the ball up. Try to get it to the Stu, but that's okay though. Give it to the Chester and the Byron gets it and kicks it over. The Stu sets fire to the Ash, and the Ash scores. It's really unfortunate, everybody. Let's get into another game. This game we're going up against another Chester, an Otis, and a Sam, and I have a Gray and a Gene on my team. The Gray goes up, passes it up, nice, nice, nice. The Gray gets the Sam, and I am trying to stay alive as much as I can. And I'm really low on health. I have to heal up real quick. I take out the enemy Chester, and I had Jawbreaker on standby, and I did not get to use it. And the Otis scores. How unfortunate was that, everybody? And I am trying to get the Jawbreaker back, but I get Pop Rocks. I place it right there. And I missed that shot, but that's okay, though. That Sam is just wreaking havoc on us. That Gene uses his gadget. And that Sam is just doing his job. And I get taken out. Not until the Gene takes out the Sam with the help of me using my super. And that Gray uses his super, and I use the teleport as well. The Gene uses super, his gadget on the Sam, gets taken out by the Sam. And I try taking out the Sam but miss, and I take the teleport. And I am trying to dodge these shots as best I can. I get taken out by the Otis. And that Sam scores. How unfortunate was that, everybody? Let's get into another game. This game we're going up against a Barley, a Gus, and a Rosa. And I have an Edgar and a Byron on my team. And that Byron takes out the Barley. Nice, nice, nice. I take out the Rosa. And we score. That was a good score. See what we can do here. I put Pop Rocks right there. And let's see what we can do right here. Let's come up here. See if I can score. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. That's okay, though. They get the ball. They come down. And they try to score, but that Byron stops them. Good job. And I pass to the Edgar. Edgar takes the ball and goes up. I try taking out the Barley, but miss. And I have Salmiak at my disposal. I use it on the Rosa. And I take out the Rosa. Well, almost take out the Rosa, I should say. And the Edgar, I almost passed to the Edgar, but the Edgar gets taken out. That Byron is popping off. Byron stops him from scoring. Edgar takes the Barley out, and the Edgar scores. That was a good score. Very good game. Let's get into another game. This game we're going up against a Griff, a Grom, and a Spike. And I have a Frank and a Janet on my team. Let's dodge these curveballs if I can. Now, you cannot dodge every single curveball, but you can dodge most or some of them. Let's dodge these Grom shots if I can. Nice, nice, nice. That Frank uses super. Misses his super. Let's get rid of this. That Griff gets rid of me. And that Frank needs to stay away from Griff if he can. Griff is a tank killer. Spike takes me out. So is Spike. Spike is a tank killer as well. So that's two brawlers that Frank needs to watch out for. That Frank gets that Griff. Nice, nice, nice. And that Frank uses stun and almost score. That was close. See what I can do here. Janet had super. Let's see if I can't take out this Griff. The Frank takes out the Griff with my help. Frank uses super. Takes out the Spike. And that Frank is mad. I have Jawbreaker and I miss it. Like always. Let's see if I can't take out this Spike real quick. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. I'm going to have to come back and heal up. And that Griff takes me out. That Griff also takes out the Janet. And I take out the Griff. The Spike hits the Frank. Almost takes him out. And let's see if we can score right here. And it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. And the Frank takes out the Griff with my help. I pass to the Frank. The Frank scores. That's a good score. Let's go. And that looks to be ball game. That's it. It's ball game. And that Frank deserves that star player. Let's get into another game. So this game we're going up against a Ruffs, a Buzz, and another Chester. And I have a Fang and a Spike on my team. That Buzz tried to use his gadget to get me, but he misses completely. And I try to take out the enemy Chester, but fail miserably. I pass to the Fang. Nice, nice, nice. Let's keep the ball away from him if we can. And I'm trying to charge my super on this Buzz. And this Buzz is just not letting me. That's the whole point. And I take out the enemy Chester with the help of the Spike. Nice, nice, nice. Pass the ball up. Let's come over and help out with the Griffs. With the Ruffs, sorry. And I use my super to heal up. That Spike just completely shreds that Ruffs. That enemy Chester tries to use Jawbreaker on the Spike but misses. And I try to help out as much as I can. And they score. How unfortunate was that, everybody? Spike uses super. And I use my super to heal up. I take out the Buzz. And the Spike comes up with me. And I dodge that Ruff super. I get rid of these sandbags real quick, because that helps with the enemy team to not take as much damage. Let's see what I can do here. Those Ruff shots bounce. So you got to kind of be careful with that when you're facing Ruffs. I use my super right there to try to take out the enemy Chester, but miss. He uses his super to heal up. And that Ruffs takes out the Spike. That Fang gets taken out by the Ruffs. And I get taken out by the Buzz. And they score. How unfortunate was that, everybody? Let's get into another game. This time we're going up against a Griff, a Jesse, and a Byron. And I have a Buster and a Gray on my team. That gadget from Gray is just really busted. Buster is still busted, by the way, as well. So let's just see what we can do here. And that Gray gadget needs to be nerfed. The radius needs to be nerfed to at least by half, at least. And Buster's range needs to be nerfed as well. And they scored. And we scored. That's good. That's a good score. I take out that Buster takes out the Jesse with my help. I pass to the Gray. And he completely forgets that I passed to him, but that's okay though. Gray finally gets the ball. And I almost get taken out by that Griff. And that Buster almost scores. Jesse takes me out. That Buster takes out the Byron. And we scored. That's a good score. Let's get into one last game. This game we're facing an Otis, another Chester, and a Spike. And I have an Otis and looks to be a Surge on my team. And I am trying my best to keep them from scoring if I can. And that Spike that's a very good super from that Spike, keeping me from getting the ball. Very good super. Let's dodge his curveballs if we can. Curveball is really hard to dodge. And you have to time it just right. I've got Jawbreaker, but I'm not able to use it because I get taken out before I can use it. That Surge dunks on them, and I missed that super. That's okay though. See if I can't take out the Spike, and I'm not able to before he heals up. Spike uses super. That Chester takes me out because of that, and they scored. How unfortunate was that, everybody? Really, really unfortunate. That's it for today's video, everybody. If you liked it, please be sure to slap a like on it and subscribe to my channel for more content of me pushing to 30,000 trophies. And also me showing you how to play each and every brawler in Brawl Stars. Until next time, everybody. Bye-bye.